Cabernet, Merlot, Malbec. About a third split. The wine is grown up on the east coast of the North Island, about halfway up, in the hottest part of Hawke's Bay, a little place, a little appellation, called the Gimmick Gravels. And it's an 800 hectare growing area, which, if you're outside that, you cannot put Gimmick Gravels on the label.
Is that the only place in New Zealand
it is,
that has that sort of status?
At this point, I think Marlborough's working on it, but the Gimmick Gravels at this point in Hawke's Bay is the only place. And the reason that the place is so special is that 150 years ago, the river, Narrow River, changed its course and left this terrible barren piece of land where years nothing would grow. And then some, I guess, pioneering winemakers got together and decided that actually some claret blends might go really well there. And in 1988 we planted the vines on our Cornerstone vineyard, and we've now got some of the oldest Cabernet vines, Merlot and Malbec vines in Hawke's Bay, and certainly in the Gravels ourselves. So this is our 2006 vintage, very ripe vintage, but looking between the 05 vintage, which was very hot, and the 07 vintage, which was also very hot. This is slightly in between, and it's got, I think, a lot more finesse. Funny enough, earlier this year I was at the ATT New Zealand tasting at Lord's, and I was with Clarke, and I had this very vintage of Cornerstone and the 05, and he favours the 06, and I said, in your humble opinion, Oz, how long do you think these wines are going to last? And he said forever.
Lovely.
And let's say up to 20 years, and particularly under screw cap, a small bit of oxygen there that allows the wine to age quite naturally, however slower. So a wine that might have lasted 12, 15 years under cork is now going to last 20 plus years. And that the result that we got in London last year, where Jancis said she now can no longer tell the difference between first growth claret and the best producers from the Gimmick Gravels. It's astounding. So I think, what was our result? Sixth
out of, was it 12?
Out of the 12 wines that were tasted. So we got a couple of the wines that were numerous times the price of our bottle. So
it's great to see, and we're really proud to represent Forrest. They have a great range of wines, from great Pinots, great great Sauvignon Blancs, and we're trying them all tonight. But you'll find them in our Christmas catalogue this year in JN. So look forward to trying some more wines this evening. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Lucy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.